Bank of America Stadium, located in beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina, will be our location for what many are hoping will be a great one between San Francisco and Carolina. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. Fielded at the 4. Chris, I have to say I'm excited about this one.
You know, everything starts up front. Talking about the offensive linemen, about the defensive linemen, they have to play well in this one. Both coaches have to challenge these big guys offensively and defensively.
Back to pass. He's under pressure. Willis bats it away. Hackett was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. A lot of playmakers on offense for Carolina. Here are just a few. And he's hammered at the 28-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. Ace backfield this time. They're going to pitch it. He doesn't get back to the line. That series has to be disappointing for the coaches.
Yeah, their poor defense didn't even have time to go over and get a glass of water. All of a sudden, the punter's back on the field, and the defense has to go play again.
Rossum back deep to return. Punts it. Rossum takes it at the 36. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Tosses it out. He's dropped at about the 37-yard line, and he gets a yard on the run. 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 38. San Francisco is going with the offset eye backfield. Gives to the back. They tackle him for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Gord lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. Smith drops back. Throws while on the run. Tackled around the 38-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
And they'll run him again. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. 2 tight end formation this time. Gord gets the ball. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Looks to pass. Throws it short. With the catch. That completion won't amount to much, and they wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. out of the end zone for a touchback. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Williams, the lone back. He needs to get the pass off. He's brought down around the 31-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
And he's out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
He drops back to pass, looking for an open man, dumps it out right. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Drops back. He throws right. And the receiver has room to run. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up fourth down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Rossum fields it at the 26. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
And they use motion. Smith drops back to pass. Makes the reception. He's tackled at about the 39-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
They'll give it off here. And they get him at the 45. Gore gains around 5 yards on the draw play. They line up at the 45. Nickel back in this time. He's looking to throw. Throws it short. Pass is complete. Tackled at the 42. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Gore gets the ball. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. Gain of less than a yard, and that will bring up second down. Smith comes to the line under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Here's the halfback. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. That'll bring up 3rd and 9. Ball on the 41. The 49ers set up in the gun. Here's the pass, and it's caught. And they get him at the 27. Oh boy, that's a nice play on 3rd down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on 3rd down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
On play action. Out of bounds at about the 21. Gain of 5 through the air.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
Smith lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation. Here's the halfback. He's brought down at the 19-yard line. Gore gets 3 yards on the play. This offense has a great scoring opportunity right now. Let's see if they can make the most of it. They'll throw for the first. He's running out of time. Smith is going to be sacked for a loss. And that was a nice play to get in there for the sack.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
Kicks it, got plenty of distance, and it splits the uprights. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Not a bad kick. He'll return it from the 3. Drilled at the 33-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Looking to throw. Gets the pass off. Tackled at the 40. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
And with that run, his team will have a fresh set of downs to work with.
7 yards and a first down. The last thing in the world that defenses want to do is take people out of coverage, bring them down to help against the run, but I'm not sure they have much of a choice at this point.
Open field ahead. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Loose ball. He picks it up. He put it on the ground, but they were able to get it back.
And that was lucky. Anytime you're getting attacked by a defense and you put it on the ground, that is just nothing but pure luck to get it back.
They give it to the tailback. He's tackled around the 37-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. We've got a 3rd and 6. The Panthers come out showing 3 wide.
180! 180! Hey, let's go, baby! 44.
Handoff to the right. And it looks short from up here. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. 4th down, and the punt unit onto the field to kick it away. Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 9. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. And they used motion. He's dropped at the 14. Gore gets 6 yards after taking the handoff on the counter play. From their own 14-yard line. The 49ers line up with an offset eye backfield. Sets up the play action. Catch is made. At the 40. They finally knock him out at the 45-yard line. What a pretty pass play.
Run the ball, sell the run, play action pass, and it really just opens up your passing game. The key to throwing the football in this league is running it well, and this play action is starting to work.
guns it out. He catches another. Brought down at the 41-yard line. He's hitting his marks today, and that last pass gives him 100 yards through the air.
When I spoke to him before the game, he said he had a bit of a virus during the week. Fortunately for his team, it doesn't look like it. Maybe the rest of them need to catch a little case of the flu.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Come on, D.
On play action, dumps it out left. And they get him at the 33-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
The offense has their big set on the field as they try to convert here on third down. Tackled right around the 26-yard line. It looked like the defense didn't realize he kept the ball.
Yeah, because so few quarterbacks really want to run the football. Occasionally, if you make that call, you'll run right past the first line of defenders and pick up a nice gain.
Back to throw. Not much time to throw. The rush gets there, and he goes down. What can they do to put a stop to this guy getting to the quarterback? And it's only in the first quarter. That's just amazing. Smith is lined up under center. Two tight ends in the formation. Gore gets the call again. The defender gets him to the ground. Gore gets about a yard on the play. Third down and 13 to go. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Looks to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. Brought down at about the 21. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those third and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
Here's the kick. He missed it. I thought he had a shot at that one, but the ball seemed to be working against him. He'll need to just put that miss out of his head and concentrate on the next time he gets a shot. So the score is still the 49ers 3, the Panthers nothing. He throws a bullet out to his right. Muhammad was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 29. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go. 180. 180. Hey, look the stretch.
DeLome with the give. He's dropped for a loss. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Check, 66.
Back to throw. He needs to make a decision. So we'll probably see the punt team now after that incompletion as the offense goes 3 and out.
Not a very creative sequence of play calling that time. They just never seem to get anything going on that drive.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Rossum fields it at the 34. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Gore gets the ball. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Gain of 4. That brings up second down. from the 48-yard line. Smith lines up under center. He has two tight ends. We've played a quarter. The score is 3-0. Second and 6.
Turbo. Lou. Lou 45. Scatter.
Gore takes the handoff. He's brought down around the 44-yard line, and he picks up about 4, and that makes it third down. Third down now, they'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Gore is the single setback. Sets up the play action. Looks for a man open. Past the line. He's tackled at the 34. Looks like the containment just broke down on that one, and they end up giving up the first.
Defense is all about gap control. All you have to do is maintain your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that.
Setting up play action. Looking for a receiver. Comes down with it. Brought down at the 19. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
Lou 45.
There's a play fake. Looking for an open man. Wide open, and he can't hang on. Norris was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. They hand it off. Hit hard at the 17. And a pickup of about 2. That'll bring up third down. They'll line it up again on third down. Offset I formation in the backfield. Drops back to pass. He fumbled it. They fall on it. And they were lucky to fall on that one. The defense was closing in to scoop it up.
You have to protect the ball. It's really just as simple as that. You cannot have turnovers and expect to be successful in a game like this.
And he got plenty of distance on this one. And he makes it. And he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
Decent kick. And he'll return this one from the 7. Drilled at the 31. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. DeLome is under center. 3-wide formation. DeLome back to throw. Guns it left. Brings it in.
I don't know of any receiver in the game that entertains me more than Steve Smith. Yeah, he has the great speed and he has great playmaking ability. But how many times have we seen guys get hold of this little tiny guy and think they've got him on the ground, and Steve Smith just punches him in the mouth and fights him off and takes off down the field? I think he is an incredible talent.
Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Looking to throw. Defense is getting pressure. Dropped behind the line. Big loss of yardage on that play.
The offense just looked completely out of sync on that play. You know that the coaching staff is going to have to take a long, hard look at that one to determine if that play should ever make it back in the playbook again.
DeLome has completed every pass on this drive. With the pass. just clanks right off his hand. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Third and long. Ball on the 40-yard line. Out of the gun.
Check 66. Regular.
He drops back to pass. He throws left, and it's completed. He's dropped in the open field. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Punts it from the 15. And they get him at the 29-yard line. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. One man in the backfield.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Tiger.
Little handoff. He fights forward to about the 30, and the halfback has nowhere to go. From their own 30-yard line. San Francisco sets up in the I. He drops back to pass. Gets rid of the ball. He makes a move, and he's brought down. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Blue 45. Come on, D. Scatter.
Drops back to pass. He throws on the run. He's tackled right around the 42-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
What a move! Tackled at the 36-yard line. Takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain.
Let's stop it right now. Come on, D. Let's get off the field now.
Single set backfield.
Left smash free. Zebra. Get you over there, baby.
Looks to pass. Not much time to throw. There for the reception. He's dropped at the 28-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Come on. Right. Reload. Here we go, baby.
Makes his way to about the 18. They grab 10 yards there.
I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back.
Gore gets the carry. Brought down at the 13. Gore did a good job to get free and pick up the first. Smith lines up under center. They'll line up in single back. Gore gets the ball. He makes a great open field tackle. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Gore picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Tiger. Let's go.
End zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
The kick is up, and it's good. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. The kick is away. Stewart takes it at the 4. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Short throw to the right. He's brought down around the 37-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
First down, looking to throw. With the hard throw out to his right. And they get him right around the 38-yard line.
Tom, I really don't think there's a better competitor in the NFL than Steve Smith. This guy has always played with a little chip on his shoulder. He seems to be angry at the world a lot of times, and he takes it out on the football field. He is so quick, he is so tough, and he is so fast. I love watching Steve Smith play.
I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that drop.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Back to throw. Defense closing in. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Smith caught that one for a gain of 7. So that'll make it 3rd down. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. Man in motion. They'll throw for the first. He throws short. Batted away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Kick is up. He missed it. I think that guy needs to go back to the sideline and practice a few more kicks. As a kicker, you have to be ready at a second's notice to be able to step out on the field and make those kind of field goals, and it didn't appear he was completely ready for that one, and the result was a miss. And the score remains the Panthers 0, the 49ers 9. There's a play fake. The pass rush got it. What can they do to stop the bleeding here, Chris? They've brought him down 4 times now.
This defense has been getting consistent pressure throughout. Right now, they're just beating them to the punch. They're a little quicker off the ball, a little stronger at the point of impact.
Looks to pass. On the run, he throws it. He's tackled at the 45. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Looks right, throws. Bruce wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. And watch out, they're going to bring the heat right here. Lee will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Into the end zone for a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He drops back. Throws the bullet to the left, and they get him right around the 30-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Fakes the run. There for the catch. He's dropped at the 36-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Gives to the back. Brought down around the 42-yard line. I have to say, that was an impressive run on the play.
With defenses so focused on trying to make offenses one-dimensional and take away the run, anytime you see a gain of 6 yards and a first down, that's pretty impressive.
They'll give it off here. And they get him about the 43-yard line. Gain of 2.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Tackled right around the 46-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Knocked loose. That incompletion will bring up 4th down. 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. The 49ers have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Punts it, and he got a good one here. They down it at the 3. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
Fakes to the back. And they drop him for the sack. And they're able to get to him on that one.
Great job there getting to the quarterback. The defense went with the bull rush and just manhandled this offensive line. They've got to be more stout. They've got to be able to hold up in protection.
Smith set to go to the air. He throws it. He's brought down at the 11. They'll gain 8 on the play. So that'll make it 3rd down. 2 minutes left in the half. San Francisco lines up in the offset eye this time. Davis is the motion man. Fullback straight ahead. Brought down at about the 13-yard line. This defense needs to figure out a way to get a few stops here.
Or at the very least, force this offense to start throwing the football and possibly stopping the clock. When you can continue to pick up first downs on the ground, it makes it very difficult in this situation.
Don't let your man make the play. No. Stay low. King's right. Hey. Watch the back. Whoever got the back. Screen, dog. Screen. 3-7 fullback gap. Liz. There you go, G. Get him back.
Gore takes the give. Tackled at the 16. Gain of 2.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
He'll get it again. And they get him at the 16-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. The offense facing another 3rd down here as they line up. Nickel back in this time. He fakes it. The quarterback is dropped. Looks like someone just missed their assignment on that one.
The tough part for a quarterback is trying to identify who the Mike backer is, because what they want is they want offensive linemen handling the big guys, handling the guy they think may be blitzing, may be rushing on a play. If you misidentify that guy, you can get hit in the back of the head.
The Panthers line up with 3 wide.
180. 180. No, you're good. You're good.
He looks to throw on first down. Completed. He's tackled around the 45-yard line. Muhammad gains about 4 yards there, so that'll make it second down. Drops back. Goes through his reads. It's broken up. Smith was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation. Ball on the 45-yard line. Looks to pass. Rolling right. Rifles it across the middle. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. What a brutal hit. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
1 man in the backfield. They'll throw on first down. Throws it short. He's dropped right around the 42-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
First down, looking to throw. It's completed, and they get him at about the 21. They'll hurry back to the line. San Francisco lines up in a shotgun set.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Drops back to pass. Now he's scrambling. He's there for the catch. Brought down about the 15-yard line. That'll be it for the first half of play. Our halftime score is 49ers 9, the Panthers nothing. Gets a good kick here. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They motion to the right. Drops back on first down. Tipped away. Bruce was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. 2 tight ends here.
Advanced ticket sales and much more. Ask for more details today.
Here's the give. Hit and dropped behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He drops back, looking for an open man. Knocked out of bounds around the 40-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Setting up play action. Makes the grab. Steps out at the 43-yard line. And not a whole lot of yardage gained on that one, Chris.
And that's one of those plays where you leave it up to the receiver to make yardage after the catch is made. When he can't find his way into open space, you'll see plays like that.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He fights forward to about the 46. 3 yards on the run. 3rd down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. The 49ers line up with an offset eye backfield. He'll get it again. He lost yardage on the play. They just couldn't get the first on the ground.
Yeah, the defense really sold out on the run that time. I was hoping I would see a quarterback audible there because the defense was showing they were going to play the run. They did play the run, and obviously the quarterback didn't make the right call.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 34-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Gives to the back. He's brought down around the 37-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. From their own 37-yard line. Carolina sets up in the I.
Regular. 188. 188. Dre's live.
Up the middle with a fullback. Tackled around the 43-yard line. 6-yard gain, and so it'll be third down. Third down and 2 to go. Williams is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Regular. 180. 180. Let's go. Wake up, guys.
Fakes the run. Brings this one in. Brought down at the 45. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
188. Get ready to play some D, baby. Get on, baby. Get on.
Williams gets it on the counter. He's dropped around the 43-yard line. Williams gains around 2 yards there on the misdirection run. Delhomme lines up under center. 3 wide receivers.
Come on, man. 180. 180. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Stay on sides. You got it.
They hand it off. And they get him at the 42. A pickup of a yard for the halfback. Third down and 7. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
188. 188.
Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. And he caught it. Brought down at about the 29-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Real. Regular. 166.
Hands it to the back. And he's depleted at the 28-yard line. Williams comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Delhomme will come to the line with a 3-wide formation.
188. 188. Lou. Let's go.
Drops back to pass. Gets the throw off. Drops the sure pick. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Regular. Let's go left. 180. Left. Let's go. We make a play. Come on, lock him down. Let's go, D.
Hoovered off the left side. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Kicks it, got plenty of distance, and it's good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Rossum fields it at the 2. He's hammered at the 21-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The 49ers come out in the ace formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Pitch out. He's dropped around the 24-yard line. Gore gains about 4 yards on the play. From their own 24-yard line. Carolina brings in their nickel package. He's looking to throw. He throws a bullet across the middle. The backer picks it off. He's tackled at the 23. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
On the ground with a tailback. He's brought down at the 19. Gain of 4, and that will bring up second down. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 19-yard line. This will be their first snap inside the 20 today.
Regular. Get over there, baby. 180. 180. Right. Close right. Let's get a stop.
Nice play fake. He needs to get the pass off. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Regular. 188. 188. Check 66.
Delhomme set to go to the air. Gets it off. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Let's keep him down here. Let's get him right here.
And they'll run him again. He's in for the score. So, a touchdown after an unbelievable run.
Yeah, when that play got started, I didn't think it looked like too much. And all of a sudden, he just kept moving and making plays and making guys miss and in for the touchdown. That's incredible.
Here's the extra point that can give them the lead. It's good. Carolina with a 1-point lead. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Rossum from the 7. And he gets brought down hard. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception.
Gotcha.
Offset I formation in the backfield. Play action. Smith will be sacked. That was a great job by the safety to get in there for the sack.
Safeties who can rush on a blitz are such a dynamic force in this league. It is just so hard for offensive linemen and backs who are used to dealing with defensive linemen and linebackers to account for that safety.
Looks to pass. Surveys the field. He's got all day to throw. Still moving. Throws to the middle. Brought down at the 29-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Gore takes the delayed handoff. And they didn't get it. The defense was able to stop him short of the first.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Robinson fields it at the 24. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. They take the field, and you've got to think that they'll stick with what's working. Right now, it's the effective play of their backfield. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. They hand it off. He's hammered in the backfield. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He's tackled at the 39-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Regular. 188. 188. Learn drop. Go. Hey, I'm wide.
Looking to throw. Throws it short. Tackled at the 46-yard line. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Gets it away cleanly. He fields the punt at the 16. And they get him right around the 22-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
And the ref blows this one dead.
Full start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or two fingers and look down when they get confused.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Watch the switch.
Looks to pass. Throws on the run. Almost intercepted. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Back to throw. Rifles it to the right. Down the sideline. Inside the 30. To the 10. Makes a move and he's in. Touchdown. Looked to me that the defense just forgot about him on that play.
Well, I don't know how you forget about somebody that size, but when you have that kind of athleticism and a big body, how do you stop it?
They'll go for two in this situation. The Panthers line up with 6 defensive backs.
Green 88. Green Tiger.
Back to pass. Short throw to the left. Batted away. That seemed like the right call to go for 2.
Yeah, I like the call. I wasn't too crazy about the play call itself. Typically, in that situation, you have a specific play against a specific team that you have great confidence in, and that one just didn't look very special.
The Panthers line up in an I formation.
Regular. 180. Hard count.
Huge pressure by the defense. Hoover was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They line up at the 23.
Rush.
Delhomme is under center. Offense lines up in an I. They motion to the left.
188. Big play, D. Red ball.
Short throw to the right. Hoover was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Looks to pass. Throws it out. It's incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Rossum fields it at the 34. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there. Well, their offense was able to move the ball quite a ways to get in for the score the last drive. Now we'll have to see if they can do it again. They go with the run. Brought down at the 39-yard line. 3 yards there.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Here's the give. Tackled at the 40. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Gord is the deep back as they line up in the I. Looks to pass. The defense has him surrounded. Is there for the catch. And they get him at the 48-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Feeds it to the back. He makes his way to about the 38. And that'll be a gain of 10 by the running back. Second down, less than a yard to go. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Bang right. Hold on. Blue 45. Scatter. You go, no, stay down.
He gets another carry. He's tackled right around the 32-yard line. Gord gets a nice gain of about 5 yards, and that'll be good for a first down. San Francisco sets up with 4 receivers. They go with the toss. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. Second and 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Gord alone in the backfield. He throws right, and he catches it with no one around. He's dropped at the 20. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
He drops back, rockets it, makes the catch. Tackled right around the 12-yard line. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets them a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Brought down behind the line. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
He'll get it again. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Solid hit with the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
And it's good. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. Not a bad kick. He'll return it from the 3. Brought down at the 25. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. One-man backfield. On the ground with a tailback. He doesn't get back to the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Williams is the single setback.
Regular. 180. 180.
And so with 3 in the books, we're locked in a tight one. Our score, the 49ers 18, the Panthers 10. They line up at the 20.
Regular. Come on, 188. 188. Hey, right. Red ball.
Back to throw. Goes through his read. Pass completed. He's brought down right around the 26-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Scans the field. Knocks it away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Baker kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Rossum fields it at the 29. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Gord on the run. Gains his way to the 43-yard line. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Davis goes in motion. Back to throw. He needs to make a decision. They picked it off. He is hit hard on the play. That interception will give them new life.
You know, I agree with the strategy that you have to stay aggressive in this situation. You can't just sit back and run. But that being said, the quarterback has to be smart. If it's not there, just check it down.
They line up at the 47. Carolina lines up in a double tight set. Tosses it out. He took a shot at the 45. Williams, Trent comes away with about 2 yards on the toss play.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Drops back. Throws the bullet across the middle. Brought down around the 40-yard line. Rosario gains a handful of yards on that reception, so that'll make it third down. They hand it off. Tackle around the 34-yard line. The third down run ends up being a decent gain.
And we've seen so many rule changes over the years to help the passing game, but not many to help the running game. So that's a little old school football right there.
Looks to pass. Throws it short. And he catches it. And they get him about the 27-yard line. King picked up 6 for that grab. That'll bring up second down. DeLome comes to the line under center. Single backfield. They go with the run. They tackle him for a loss. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
180. 180.
DeLome dropping back. Looking for a receiver. With the catch. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 20-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Williams gets it on the inside. He fights forward to about the 20. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. 2nd and 9. And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
Jam free. Regular. 180. Yeah, we see that screen. Base.
DeLome has completed every pass on this drive. Tackled at the 11. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
He's going to be tackled for a loss, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
He drops back. Defense is getting pressure. Had his hands on it and dropped it. First and 10. Ball on the 13. Nickelback is in on this play. Looks to pass. Passes it out. It's picked. Brought down at the 29-yard line. Why would you make that pass when you've got the lead?
Don't ask me. He threw it. I have no idea which side of his brain was working on that one.
They give it to the tailback. He's dropped around the 25-yard line. Williams picks up about 4 yards on the play. They line up in the I formation.
44 press. Regular. Red ball. 180.
Gives it left side. And they get him right around the 24-yard line. Pickup of less than a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. From the 25-yard line. Stewart is the single setback.
Regular. 188.
Looking to throw. He throws left. And he's drilled at the 14. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Regular. 180. Check. 66. Play. Loosen. Let's turn the ball over.
Throws it to the middle. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. He steps up and makes the big turnover.
Tremendous play by the defense there, but let's face it, that is a turnover that this quarterback is going to have to live with for several weeks to come.
Let's go. Keep playing. 388.
Back to throw. Under heavy pressure, makes the reception. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Tosses it out. He's brought down at the 35. Gore gains around 6 yards on the toss play right there.
Go, D.
from their own 35-yard line. Smith lines up under center. They'll line up in single back. The 49ers put a man in motion to the right. Smith drops to throw. Fumble on the play, and is picked up by one of the linemen. That was a fortunate bounce for the offense.
Every once in a while, you just have to have a little luck, and they're lucky to get that one back.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field for the defense. They'll work the left side. What a hit! Gore comes away with 5 yards on the carry. From their own 35-yard line. Lead to punt. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. He fields the punt at the 20, and they get him around the 20-yard line. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Back to pass. Throws while on the run. Batted away. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
180. You got 180.
Looks to pass. The pass is away. Roman picks it off. Inside the 30. Brought down at the 16-yard line. And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick, that's a disaster.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They'll give it off here. He didn't get back to the line. The defense just ate up that one.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Man in motion. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's dropped at the 12. Gore gets 6 yards on the play. On the 11 now. San Francisco comes out in the shotgun. Another run. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. What about that play?
Well, I always like to see an offense stay aggressive, I guess. But at least in this situation, it's the 4th quarter, you have the lead, I can understand the call.
He's got it. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. The kick. Stewart takes it at the 4. He's hammered at the 31. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. On the ground, right side. Tackled around the 35-yard line. Williams picks up about 4 yards on the play. Delhomme comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide.
Regular. Turbo.
And they motion a guy to the right. Looks to pass. Defense closing in. Fumble. He scoops it up. That one almost cost them possession.
Wide receivers aren't necessarily the strongest guys on the field, and a lot of times they get that ball ripped out of there.
Back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. Incomplete pass this time. Smith was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. They line up at the 48. The Panthers line up with 3 wide.
Let's go. Come on, man.
Carolina uses motion. He's looking to throw. Rolls right. It's intercepted. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Back to pass. Looks down the field. And they get him there for the sack. And this has just been an unbelievable day for the defensive unit.
Wow, if I'm reading my stat sheet correctly, that is now 9 sacks on the game. And if you're the quarterback in this situation, you're thinking one thought. Check, please.
And he's knocked out at the 16-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. That'll bring up 3rd down. They line up at the 16. Smith is under center. I formation this time. He's dropped at about the 23-yard line. Is that a good play call?
Yeah, you know, Tom, I really do like that one. You're giving up a chance, I guess, for a 1st down, but you probably have a bigger chance in that situation to turn the football over. So just turn around, hand it off, and he nearly broke it out of there.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Robinson fields it at the 31. And they get him at the 44-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. The Panthers set up in the gun.
Regular. 188. 188. Wide.
He gets out to about the 45-yard line. Gain of about a yard. That'll bring up 2nd down. Delhomme comes to the line with 3 wide.
180.
Looking to throw. Goes through his read. He lost it. The lineman scoops it up. They're right there to recover the fumble that time, Chris, and they'll keep possession.
It's not often that a fumbled ball bounces right back to you like that. That was just good luck.
Delhomme lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation. Delhomme set to go to the air, looking for an open man. Knocked out around the 44-yard line. They just get enough for the 1st down.
That's just great offense right there. Anytime you have a 3rd and long situation and you can execute a play like that for a 1st down, that's impressive.
Dumps it out right. King was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Carolina sets up with 4 receivers.
Regular. 188. 188. Red ball. Hey, regular.
Looking to throw. Throws left. And he can't hang on to it. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
They line up in the I formation.
180.
He drops back to pass. He throws right. Hoover can't make the catch. Hoover was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. And it appears that the coach will keep his offense out there.
They never quit, fellas. 188. No, you're good. Clock. Let it
Delhomme set to go to the air. Interception. To the 10. Into the end zone for a touchdown. What a huge turn of events on that one.
Not only was that a tremendous interception, but when he got the ball in his hand, he looked like he knew what to do with it. What a run.
Lining up for the point after. Kick is up. It's good. With about 3 minutes of play remaining here in the fourth quarter. Score, the 49ers 28, the Panthers 10. Decent kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. At the 30. They get him at the 30. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. From their own 30-yard line. Out of the I formation. Back to throw. Here's the throw. Pass is complete. Brought down at the 49-yard line. That was a great catch in coverage.
And the defense has to be sick. They were right there. They had him completely covered, and this guy with those great hands just went up and made another play.
Williams off the right side. He's dropped at about the 39-yard line. That was a big-time run, and with it, he got the first down.
Terrific play. Got everything done there except stopping the clock. And I know that sometimes when you're in the middle of a nice gainer out there, it's so difficult to think about going out of bounds because you're thinking, I'm going to break this one for the big one.
From the 40-yard line.
Tennessee.
The Panthers come out with the offset I.
Regular. Understand 188. 188.
Back to throw. Short throw to the right. He's brought down around the 38-yard line. And a long third down try coming up for them now after that stop by the defense.
And now we're down to the part of the game that I think decides most games. You make a good play on second down, now you're bringing up a third down situation. Either you keep the drive alive here or the defense turns it over to the offense.
They motion to the left.
180. Hey, watch the sideline.
Delhomme dropping back. Strong throw. Drops the easy pick. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Delhomme lines up under center. I formation this time. Delhomme will look to throw. Oh, you gotta catch that.
The offense turns the ball over on downs.
The offense will take over at the 38. San Francisco comes out with two tight ends.
Blue 45. Here we go.
Gore gets the carry. Brought down at the 39-yard line. Gore picks up a yard on the play. 2nd and 9.
Come on, y'all watch those quick out.
They come out in a goal line set.
Hey, come on. 48. Watch the drop. 48. Swing. Get it back. You got close one. Hey. Go, baby. Somebody make a play. No. Here we go. Zebra. Buffalo. Rolls. Keep your head, baby. Keep your head. What's that screen over here? This dude right here tight. Get your hands up up front. Let's get on.
They'll go with the run once again. Tackled right around the 42-yard line. Gore gets about 4 yards on the play. They line up at the 43. San Francisco will line up in a jumbo set here.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Watch the fake. We up. Empty. Let's go right. Go. Watch the switch. Hang on. Let's hit him in the mouth. Watch the spread out. Let's get that ball back. Dre slide. Tango off the top. Here we go.
Throws it out. Bats it away. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Lee kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports.
Regular. Oh, make a play.
First down, looking to throw. And it's caught, and they get him at the 35. It's 1st and 10. This looks like their last shot to get it into the end zone. He's looking to throw. Gets the ball away. He makes another reception on the drive. Not really been a close one, as our final score is the 49ers 28, the Panthers 10.